1, 2, 3, let's go.
Wednesday afternoon. Oh,
We're gonna have to do this again. Sorry.
Well, at least this way it's better, isn't it? Now.
I know. Sorry, I did everything. I forgot to record it. Right. Okay. So Tony, do it again, please.
Hello, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Football Referee first segment. I am Tony, and we are with Trevor and Emmy.
And I'm Emmy Hikins.
Trevor Gear. Thank you for doing it again. No, I insist, cuz, after you.
I'm Emmy Hikins, and he calls me cuz.
We must get a bit more professional on this, but anyway, I'm Trevor Gear, and he calls me bruv, and we both call Tony the Enforcer.
The Enforcer, yes. Okay, so we've got a few appointments, or one appointment and two transfers to sign it. Ruben Amorim, this one would especially concern you, Tony. Ruben Amorim, new AC Milan head coach. Now, just before you answer that, Tony, because I know you're raring to go. Just before you answer that, why head coach and not new manager? Is it finally not? Is it still not getting the managerial title?
I would assume head coach more or less means manager, anyways. That's what I've always assumed. Head coach, to say head coach, manager, head coach. That's what I've always assumed, anyways. I would say usually they call head coach as an American term for managers. That's
right.
What I've figured out. But yeah, Ruben Amorim going to AC Milan. I feel like he'll be backed up there. Man United, the board promised a lot to Ruben and never delivered it. Even though Ruben had a plan, he had everything in motion what he wanted, and when he said, "Are you going to back me up?" they said, "Yes, we will." When the time actually came, they never did. It was all like, what's the term now? Like they're always promising, "Yes, we'll do it for you. Don't worry about it. You know, we have you." And then when the time actually came, they're like, "Yeah, nah, sorry about that. We don't want this now. We want something else." So I feel like maybe AC Milan will actually back him up, you know, because they've always been a very good football team. They've had the greats there: Maldini, Ronaldinho, David Beckham. All the greats have more or less played for it. Oh, and can't forget his big Zlatan Ibrahimovic. So all these players, they've all been, you know, brilliant at AC Milan, and yeah, you know, I feel like they actually back up their coaches in a sense, you know. All these great players, including Modric as well now, who's over there, they wouldn't be there if they didn't care for like the players and the manager. So, you know, I feel like he might do well there. You know, he was good in Europe. He was always very good. He was like Sporting Lisbon. They were in a big drought. I think it was like 17 years that they didn't win the league or something like that. I know I can't remember the exact how many years it was, but it was a very long time. And then Ruben Amorim came in and 1 year won them. He won it. He won everything more or less at that time. So, like, Ruben has got it in him to do the things, but at the end of the day, English league is not the same like Portugal or Spain or anywhere else. So I feel like he would do good in Europe, and especially when we played in Europa Liga, we went unbeaten. We went unbeaten until the final, you know. So I feel like he'll do well over there, you know.
Okay. The only reason why I brought up about the head coach and manager title was because previously on this show, brother and I, we've discussed about the reason. One of the reasons why he left was because, you know, obviously he felt he was the manager, but apparently he was.
say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose. Three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on the show.
He was the manager, but apparently he was the coach, whether head coach or whatever. So I'd let Brov chip in there, please.
Yeah, as you say, we talked about this before, Cuz, haven't we? And I don't really know. I don't think we know the real difference between a head coach and a manager, except to say that, in my belief, a manager has a general overview of all matters related to who comes in, what players come in, the coaching side of it, obviously, even the negotiation, perhaps, of contracts. I mean, that's done through agents anyway. Whereas a head coach is purely focused on the football itself, the tactics, obviously some awareness and some say perhaps in who comes to the club. But I think the fact that a lot of clubs, more European in the past than us, specify someone as a head coach, excuse me, rather than a manager, there clearly is a difference as far as they're concerned. So, yeah, I don't think we've really discovered what the difference really is. But yeah, it's interesting that in AC Milan are calling him the head coach. And to talk about Amorim, I think he's probably still a very good manager. I don't think that was disproved by his time at Manchester United. I mean, as far as I'm aware, as an outsider there, I think he tried to play in a way that didn't suit the club, that they weren't really used to. He didn't seem to want to change the way he was playing, even when the results were bad. So in a way, his number was up at some stage because he wasn't doing what perhaps the fans wanted and maybe the club, the owners wanted as well. But I still think he will do well at AC Milan. I think he's a good appointment. And as Tony said, if the board back him, if they have faith in him enough to back him, I think he'll probably return to what he was doing well at Lisbon and things like that. So I don't think his stint at Old Trafford has damaged his pedigree, really. He wasn't a disaster there, although he didn't have a great season last season, let's face it. But no, I think it's a good appointment for AC Milan. And whether they call him head coach or manager, ultimately he gets the same pay, and he'll no doubt have his input on most aspects of the club, I would have thought.
Okay.
And just to add, he's great at bringing in brilliant players. Look what he did for us. He got rid of the I would say egotistical players, and he brought in some brilliant players like Cunha, Bournemouth, Dorgu, Le Mans, Sheshko, and I would have personally loved him to keep him as a what's the term now? A scout, in a sense, you know. I would love.
Say hello to old Mimi, Dr. Gladys and Rose, three beautiful ladies who join us on our shows. There's one other bro, sometimes joins us on